Let's talk today about your diet and your health. Diet and health are oh so important. It affects how you feel, what you eat. That's an important thing. And there are plenty of people online who advocate for terrible diets. There are people who advocate for good diets, mediocre diets, you name it. But people who advocate for bad diets are putting a poison into society, literally. I mean, if you follow a bad diet, you could end up suffering long-term health effects, long-term health problems, early death. It's a serious thing. So these people are promoting misinformation basically as it relates to diet, and they're actually harming people. They're causing people to ingest harmful foods in harmful amounts and leading themselves possibly to an early grave, if not early health problems in life. And these people are so my way or the highway. They're like, oh yeah, let me tell you, my diet is the only diet that's good. If you eat another diet, you're gonna die at 53. My diet's the best. Well, my way or the highway is not the way to go, folks. And nobody does this more than people who advocate for the carnivore diet. Vegans can be pretty aggressive too, but people who advocate for the carnivore diet are a special kind of wrong. And you know who advocates for the carnivore diet? A man named Joe Rogan. So let's take a look at this article from the New York Post. The carnivore diet, the eating plan which involves consuming only animal byproducts such as meat, eggs, and dairy, has taken off among fitness influencers and across the internet. They're all wrong, by the way. Devotees of the high-protein, no-vegetable lifestyle swear it's a game changer for weight loss and overall health. Podcaster Joe Rogan is among the faithful, recently returning to the diet even after his first stint left him with explosive diarrhea. Really wise, Joe. You wanted to spend a little more time with explosive diarrhea. You didn't learn your lesson, so you're going back to eating all meat because, oh, it's worth it for all the protein. Like, yeah, I get it, bud. I get it. Protein is so important. Protein is good. It helps you build muscle. Lifting weights and eating lots of protein at the same time, it will get you bulky. You'll be jacked. But at what cost? Too much meat is going to cost you too much. So, experts are sounding the alarm. Many have raised concerns about the diet's nutritional gaps, and now doctors from the Indiana University School of Medicine are warning that the carnivore diet could also increase the risk of painful kidney stones. That's bad. You don't want deposits in your kidneys that you're going to have to pass. That can be very painful depending on the size. You don't want to have to deal with a large kidney stone. I've never had kidney stones, but I know people who have been young with kidney stones, and they have been terrible for them. I know someone who has passed 4 kidney stones. She said it was the worst experience of her life. So congratulations, Joe Rogan. You don't want to go down that road. In a recent case study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, doctors revealed that a 68-year-old man adopted the carnivore diet after discovering it on YouTube, only to suffer serious complications. While he lost 24 pounds eating 90% meat products, tests conducted 6 months later showed his body was already forming kidney stones. Dude, be careful. Holy cow, it's not worth the weight loss. I refuse to buy that the carnivore diet even helps you lose weight to begin with, but suppose it helped him. Suppose it helped him feel more full or whatever. It's not worth it. It's not healthy. Your body is telling you it's not healthy with the kidney stones, dude. Urine analysis revealed he had an increased risk of developing all 3 major types of kidney stones. A year after quitting the diet, doctors reported that the patient was kidney stone free. They pointed to the patient's results as evidence of the potential hazards of the carnivore diet, noting that it creates the optimal environment for kidney stone development. Quote, the lack of literature on this and other fad diets' safety and efficacy should be a cause for alarm among physicians. The doctors wrote, they recommended a fiber and carbohydrate-rich diet to support gut bacteria, help prevent kidney stone formation. The medical community remains divided on the carnivore diet. Well, I've got news for the medical community. You should not be. It's terrible for you. Sorry. Red meat especially can be awful for you. It can cause increases in cancer, colorectal cancer. Really bad. Really not good. And in fact, so not good that a study from 2015 found that red meat is equally as carcinogenic as smoking cigarettes. You do not want to eat too much red meat, okay? Now I get it. It's high in protein. I get it. There are some benefits. But really? Do you really want to risk it? Oh, steak tastes so good, bro. I need to eat some steak. Yeah, steak is high in protein. No, it's not worth the cancer risk. It's not worth the kidney stones risk. Joe Rogan is selling you misinformation. How on earth can a human actually go a day, go months without vegetables, fruits, those things that just feel so fundamental, that help you feel full, help you feel ready, you know, that are so nutritious. It's like, oh, well, meat's actually more nutritious. So, like, no, it's not. No, it's not. And even if it were, the harmful side effects far outweigh the benefits of a carnivore diet. Some doctors have raised concerns about the eating plan's impact on cardiovascular health. Red meat, butter, and cheese are high in saturated fats, which can elevate levels of bad cholesterol in the blood, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. Don't tell that to these people. They will get so mad. They'll say, oh, you're doing deep state propaganda, bro. While cutting back on sugary and refined carbs is generally a good idea, fruits and vegetables are a rich source of fiber and essential nutrients that can help lower the risk of chronic diseases, manage blood pressure, aid in weight management, and improve digestion. And let's not forget the side effects of the carnivore diet. When Rogan first tried the diet for a month in 2020, he said he lost weight and saw significant improvements in his energy levels and cognitive performance. Quote, there's really only one bad thing, and that thing is diarrhea, Rogan wrote in a 2020 Instagram post. Dude, you're broadcasting the problem with the carnivore diet for everyone, and now you're going back. Old habits die hard. You didn't learn your lesson? Really? I've come to accept that if I keep going with this diet, it's just a matter of time before we lose a battle, and I fill my undies like a rainforest mudslide overtaking a mountain road. Okay, thanks for this vivid description, Joe. While diarrhea might be embarrassing, one Florida man's symptoms were downright bizarre. After eating nothing but butter, cheese, and hamburger patties for 8 months, he showed up at a Tampa hospital with ooze leaking from yellowish nodes on the palms of his hands, elbows, and the soles of his feet. Doctors later diagnosed him with xanthelasma, a condition caused by high cholesterol or excess fats in the blood. Yeah, cholesterol is not necessarily good for you. There are people who say, oh, well, yeah, all cholesterol is good for you. No, there's a bad cholesterol. Still, some experts argue the carnivore diet might benefit certain individuals. A few studies have identified positive outcomes, including a 2021 Harvard study that found high levels of satisfaction and improvements in overall health, well-being, and various medical conditions. Okay, so they've got something on their side at least. They've got some academia backing them. Dr. Georgia Eade, a Harvard-trained, board-certified psychiatrist specializing in nutritional and metabolic psychiatry, told Fox News she has found the carnivore diet to be an indispensable tool in her clinical practice. Quote, it's not possible to say with scientific certainty whether this dietary pattern is ideal for everyone, but my clinical and personal experience tell me that a well-formulated carnivore diet can be uniquely healing for some of us. She noted that the diet could help identify food sensitivities, resolve chronic constipation and IBS symptoms, curb food addiction and binge eating, and break weight loss plateaus. Okay, there's some stuff going for it. Is it worth the kidney stones though? That is the question. My answer to you is no. Eat fruits, eat vegetables, eat grains. Cut down on red meat. That stuff is not great for you. Let me know what you think in the comments about the carnivore diet below. Please like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. This has been the Morris, the Merrier, and I look forward to speaking to you in my next video.